The sales pitch has begun for the federal budget tabled yesterday. But however Prime Minister Mark Carney frames it, it'll be a hard sell for some. Canada's finance minister tabled the fiscal plan in the House of Commons yesterday, one that the Liberals are calling an investment budget, which includes $90 billion of net new spending. However, the costly financial commitments come with plenty of cuts and a deficit that ballooned to nearly twice what was expected. Jason Gaidola joins us live in studio with the latest. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening there, Manisa. After a Tory MP crossed the floor to the Liberals, at least two more opposition members will need convincing to vote in favor of the federal budget. Meanwhile, Ontario's government, unions, and a few financial analysts have raised concerns about the Liberals' fiscal plan.
Mark Carney just unveiled Canada's second-largest deficit in history, $78 billion, all whilst promising to transform the economy and counter Donald Trump's brutal tariffs. Bold. Absolutely. Risky. You bet. Welcome to Canada Newsletter, where we break down the budget that could either save Canada's economy or trigger a federal election. Before we dive into why Carney is betting everything on attracting $1 trillion in investment and slashing 40,000 federal jobs, hit that subscribe button and click the notifications bell. You will not want to miss how this fiscal gamble plays out. Right, let us get into this massive spending plan. Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne presented the budget in the House of Commons on Tuesday, warning that Canada faces a time of profound change and bold and swift action is needed. The budget is peppered with references to uncertainty caused by Trump's 35% tariffs on Canadian goods not covered by existing trade agreements, plus specific levies on steel, aluminum, and automobiles. These tariffs have already led to job losses and chilled investment in Canada. Business leaders are genuinely worried. To counter this, Carney proposes spending $280 billion over 5 years to strengthen Canada's productivity, competitiveness, and resilience. This includes updating ports and trade infrastructure with the goal of doubling Canadian exports to non-U.S. markets over the next decade, plus direct financing to support firms impacted by tariffs. The plan also aims to make Canada more attractive for business than the United States, which is ambitious considering America's economic pull. Rebecca Young from Scotiabank said the budget aims to reduce timelines and smooth regulatory hurdles to boost private investment. But she cautioned it might be a hard sell for Canadians struggling with the cost of living. They are going to open this budget and not see any new supports, she said. And whilst the budget delivers generational spending, Young questions whether it will be as transformational as Carney hopes. We want to unlock $1 trillion based on this investment here. A lot has to happen to get to that trillion. On defense, the budget pledges nearly $82 billion over 5 years, the largest funding in decades, meeting Canada's NATO commitment to spend 2% of GDP on military by this year. Carney is also betting big on AI with nearly $1 billion to boost integration and use of the technology, including in government operations. But here is the sacrifice part. Carney warned of job cuts, 40,000 federal positions gone by 2029. International aid will be slashed to pre-pandemic levels. Immigration targets have been lowered slightly, including significant cuts to student visas. The budget needs parliamentary approval, and failure to pass it could trigger a federal election. One Conservative MP, Chris D'Entremont, crossed the floor to join the Liberals, narrowing Carney's minority at a critical time. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, this has been Canada Newsletter.